teams that actually went mad and defended.
I think it's like
people deluded. I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Come on, Ian. People deluded. First things first, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and in some cases, good night. I hope everyone's doing well and safe. I hope everyone's in great spirits. Obviously, the time of making this video is a Monday, so I hope you all had a great weekend, and I hope this week is even more prosperous for you. And also on that, I hope you and your loved ones have good health. As usual, appreciative of all of you lot who support my content. Please make sure you're commenting, liking, subscribing, turning on your notification bells, and also people checking out the YouTube playlist and follow on Twitch and all the other socials. Links are in the description. Now, with the World Cup being done, you know, there's many of talking points. There was over 60 games, people, maybe even bordering on 70, because I don't think there was many that I didn't do a watch along for. One love for everybody that was into those. We might as well talk about the best and worst potential teams of the World Cup. Now, I've tried not to go for typical names, you know, again, where the worst teams are concerned. To be honest, I'm sure the Spanish, German players and people that went out before that they were talked about going out would tell you yourselves that they all disappointed. So yeah, people, it's all subjective. Again, please make sure you're commenting your team of the tournament, best and worst. It's just a bit of fun. Football's all subjective and it polarizes opinions. So let's start off with the best team. Now, obviously, you know, why is it not shared? Here we go. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm always going to take advantage. L'équipe, I don't care about media reports unless they agree with Arsenal. L'équipe put Saka there in it. So it should really, for me, be Julian Alvarez. Hail up Julian Alvarez. And there's realistically, there's more than just 11 players. But I think Saka and Jude Bellingham deserve to be there. Lionel Messi is Lionel Messi, the GOAT. We already knew he's the GOAT. Even if he didn't win a damn thing, he'd still be the GOAT. Such is just as my personal opinion, but it's nice that he shut some people up. The only thing they could run is, oh, he won a Champions League with Xavi and Iniesta, and the way Messi's moving like a villain, you better talk to him nice. He might just win something. Mbappe, Neymar, him, all got the fire in their belly, you know, with wanting to do that. So I think at Kylian Mbappe, Embrazy, you know, it's very unfortunate that the man scored a hat-trick. The problem with him is that it was destiny that Messi secured this trophy. Mbappe deserves to be there, you know. Game is heavily based on pace, but so much more than that. A clinical goal scorer, provokes havoc, can actually play in tight spaces. I think there's a lot of bad habits he has in his game, as great as he is, but a phenomenal player. Messi's the easiest. Messi, Mbappe, simple business. Bukayo Saka had a great campaign for England. Let's not beat around the bush and cap. Jude Bellingham has a case to be there. And as I said, you know, hail up Modric. As I said, there's shout outs and there's other people that could be there, but I tried to go without the obvious names per se as much as I could. I think Griezmann had a good tournament. Worst game probably in the final. Giroud could be here, but yeah, him and Griezmann went outside. Less said about Dembele, the better. We're going to get onto the worst team. So Martinelli, Lionel Messi, Saka, and Mbappe is my front three. As my midfield, I've got Amrabat, Griezmann, and Bellingham. Obviously, the young brother from Morocco, Onani, just like many of the Moroccan players could be there. Skipping the defense for a sec, Emi Martinez, you know, elite rattler, elite penalty shootout. You know, he deserves to be the keeper. So does Bono. So does the creation keeper. But I have to give it to Martinez a bit because Argentina won the trophy. And without Martinez, to a degree, it don't matter what Messi's doing. You know, he probably made the most important save in the last 5 years, really, in that game. So Martinez is there. And obviously, he's an ex-Arsenal man, so we have to run agendas. Theo Hernandez had a crap game in the final, but I think he had a good tournament, as did Tchouaméni as well. He could have been there. But I've gone with Hernandez. I think the lot for Portugal was good as well. It could have been Hakimi, but I think the lot had a very good tournament for Portugal. Gavdal of Croatia needs no introduction there. And it could have, Kanate deserves to be there from France. But I also think Thiago Silva had a very good World Cup campaign before Brazil went out. So my team of the campaign, or of the tournament, better yet, Hernandez, the lot, Thiago Silva, Gavdal, Martinez, Griezmann, Amrabat, Jude Bellingham, Bukayo Saka, Lionel Messi, and Kylian Mbappe, aka Embrazy. Now, if we look at the worst teams, people, left choice, started obviously. Unai Simon's just there because someone's got to represent Spain. He didn't necessarily collapse, but someone's got to represent Spain. I didn't quite want to put Busquets there. Bale's doing the old school left back. Wales was shit. Bale was rubbish. Dan James could have been there, but it's no fun going with the players that you know are not good. So I've gone with Unai Simon representing Spain for obvious reasons. Left field choice. I don't think De Ligt was that good. De Ligt Delite. I don't think he was that good for Holland. And it's like the moment he moaned about playing right back, which is in his formation, his position. Shout De Jong as well for team of the tournament. He got clipped in it. I think Delite didn't have the best of tournaments. A couple Polish defenders could have been here. I've gone with Sule of Germany. I think he was terrible. Carrasco, Belgium were rubbish in it. Belgium's got to be there in it. So Carrasco's there. I've got Unai Simon representing Spain. Sole, Delite, Bale obviously representing Wales, playing left back for this sort of thing. Carrasco at right back. Ousmane Dembele was looking like Nicolas Pepe the whole tournament. Let's be real, and that was the icing on the cake that a man got hooked in a World Cup final before half time, and that was to send a statement probably by the Shams. I know Giroud did as well, but Giroud's been 30 this tournament. Dembele's flattered to deceive. If I'm quite honest, there's probably just one get on occasion. Him and Mbappe had some great link-up play, but Dembele flattered to deceive, man. Probably brought his PlayStation to Qatar with him. But you've got Dembele on the left, you've got Eden Hazard on the right. Kevin De Bruyne stunk up the place, as did I feel Muller did as well. Ronaldo got benched. That's not how a goal should go out. He's definitely there, regardless of what he did against Ghana or whatever. I'm only putting Harry Kane there in truth because stunk up the place, and then when we needed you kind of let yourself down. Big up Kane. There are worse players, but I've kind of gone for players that I judge to high standards. Obviously Ronaldo, Dembele, De Bruyne or Eden Hazard, fit or not, Harry Kane, Delite, Bale, obviously Wales tax. A lot of actual Welsh defenders could have been there, but I think that would be the team. So for me, Unai Simon, Carrasco, Bale, Delite, Solé, De Bruyne, Eden Hazard, Thomas Muller, Ousmane Dembele, Harry Kane, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Obviously, in terms of shout-outs, as I've shouted some people out, I think Jonathan David could have been in the worst team of the tournament because he flattered to deceive. You're not going to get a move. Shout out Luka Modric, shout out Bono, shout out Julian Alvarez, Tchouameni, Giroud excluding the final, Musiala in little bits and pieces, the whole of America to be fair, but specifically Yunus Musa, big up Weston McKennie and that as well. I think Buchanan of Canada did very well. Cody Gakpo had a good tournament, and there's plenty of names that are missing out and would have missed out people. De Jong had a good tournament when he was in it. I think Calcedo for Ecuador. There's a lot of players who had a good tournament, really and truly, if I'm honest with you. So shout out the whole of Morocco, to be honest with you. Luka Modric probably deserves to be there, if I'm completely honest. Again, there's many teams. Wales, Spain, Germany, a couple of Costa Rican players. Big up Japan for team of the tournament. Japan, them kind of regions there, they could have been there. A few Uruguayan people could have been here, specifically Luis Suarez, flattered to deceive, much like the Uruguay-Ghana game. There's plenty of players that could have been there. I don't think Alphonso Davies had the best of tournaments either for Canada as well. I'm not even necessarily talking about the penalty miss. But yeah, man, it's just a bit of fun. I am going to do a video, and please make sure you comment your opinions, people. What players have stood out during this World Cup? Because probably tomorrow I'll get a little video out, Kudus, Enzo Fernandez. I'm looking at it now. Couple of players, just a bit of fun, people. So yeah, that would be what I have to say. Please let me know your opinions by commenting. Make sure you're subscribing. You're checking out the rest of my content, especially the playlist and all of those things. Comment, like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Most importantly, and I say it again, stay blessed, stay safe, appreciative of all the support you give our platform. I appreciate it a lot. Make sure you're following on all the socials, Twitch as well, Deluded Gooner, as simple as that. Better than that, people, stay blessed, stay safe. It's always disappointing to say bye to you lot, but we'll link up again soon, man. Such is the work rate. You probably have seen and heard my voice more than certain family members. So you lot stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out.
There's always just that active defending.
I think it's like